Let's take a look at the customer process. What is changing for our customers with the new Fashion on Demand by Lectra offer? What is the value of this new offer? Let's take the example of a customer who would make a customizable shirt. How does it work today? First, they build a catalogue with their offer of customizable shirts. They create the available models, components and fabrics, and then define the possible alterations. Often this creation is done in sequence and generates many versions between the various people involved. The designer, the product manager, and the pattern maker, for example. These elements make up the offer that will then be proposed in store to the consumer, who can personalise their shirt by choosing the model, its components and fabrics, all made to measure. Here our customer order consists of 3 personalised shirts, adjusted to the measurements of the consumer. Let's assume for our example that our customer MyBrand is equipped with an ERP. The order is then sent from the ERP to the factory. Let's time it. It is received and printed by the pattern maker, who will process the model, the selected components and the measurement. At best, this takes 20 minutes. The model is then sent to the person in charge of nesting. They then manage the constraints related to the chosen fabric, measurement of the width, pattern constraints, etc. It takes another 20 minutes before the marker is sent for manual cutting. 1 marker per shirt is then printed and placed on the fabric. A coupon corresponding to the size of the marker is cut manually and then transferred to the cut. The operation is repeated for each shirt. The manual cutting time of a marker is about 30 minutes. This means a total production time of 2 hours 45 minutes for our 3 shirts, with 5 people involved in the process. Let's now produce our 3 shirts with Fashion on Demand to see the differences. MyBrand always starts by building its catalogue in a collaborative mode but in a dedicated application. This is the catalogue of orderable products, the different models, customizable components, fabrics and possible alterations. Orders can be simulated before production to avoid any problems. There are no changes here. The prepared elements constitute the offer that will be offered to the consumer. They personalise their shirt by choosing the model, its components and fabrics, all made to measure. The order has been placed. Let's time it. This time, MyBrand's ERP sends the order directly to the Lectra digital cutting platform. It takes 5 minutes before a cutting job is sent and validated in 1 click to be directly cut on the Virga cutting line. A single marker, including all 3 shirts, is cut at once and in 7 minutes. We now have a production time of 12 minutes with 2 people. How is it possible to process this order so quickly? We have to go back to the Lectra digital cutting platform. In 5 minutes, all the necessary elements are available on the cutting line. But how? In fact, a multitude of activities have followed one another and have been carried out by different automatons. If we summarise the gains for our example, we have gained material thanks to the mix of shirts, a longer marker with better efficiency. We have saved a lot of time, 2 hours 45 minutes compared to 12 minutes. 5 people were needed before, whereas now 2 are enough. The process is automated and secure. It is no longer subject to paper information exchange or human error. Benefits: secure process, secure cutting quality, fabric savings, time savings, labour cost savings, collaborative.